Welcome back
to the Dusty Chronicles.
Yes.
I'm pissed off, y'all, because of what we about to watch.
Bruh.
I'm pissed off already. Ain't none of y'all gonna tell me this dude is straight. None of y'all gonna tell me that crap. He ain't straight.
Bruh.
He's curly like my beard. He need heat pressed to him to get straight.
Bruh.
Ain't no straight man in my life ever. Here, welcome to, this is the dusty part, y'all. Here. Can we, oh shoot, the screen. Okay.
Majida, I've got an idea. I think it's time for us to start dating each other.
You guys have been wanting to do that though. Like, it's not like it's a new thing.
Bruh.
You guys have been wanting to do that. The only people you guys have respect for are other men. The only people you guys have genuine love for are men. The only people you will show kindness to without expecting anything in return are other men. The only reason why men still continue to pursue women is because they want to prove and perform heterosexuality by having sex with women. That's it. There's no other reason why men pursue women. You guys are tired of us. You find us annoying. You don't find us funny. You find us irritating. You find us too difficult. You find us too dramatic. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. The only people you will only fully be comfortable with and be willing to understand fully are other men. With us, it's just your masculinity and wanting to perform heterosexuality by having sex with women. That's it. It's just to boost your ego. You guys only pursue women because you want to boost your ego. Other than that, you guys want each other. Ayafunana madoda, and I've been saying this. Niyathandana, niyafunana, and romantically, 40. And I know there's probably going to be men up in my comments telling me shit, but yeah, that's not true. Yeah, you know it's true. The only people you guys really, really love, Gamachita. You tolerate us, and that's it.
Bruh.
There's men like him. Got the rest out here looking crazy. Because we got to claim you.
Bruh.
As a heterosexual man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You out there by yourself.
Yo, first of all, I'm just like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean? Okay.
What do you mean?
Like, a friend of mine sent me this and we watched it and I was just like,
Thank you for sending that, by the way, if you see this video.
yeah. Okay. So she said a couple different things in this video. So she's like, you know, that men obviously don't want to be with women no more. They just want to be with each other because they're the only people that they respect. They're the only people that they understand. They only tolerate women and they are only with women to prove their masculinity. Okay. First of all, yes, men are going to understand men. Why? Because they're men. Hello. Just like women are going to understand women because we're women. So we understand, obviously, we understand ourselves and we understand how we interact and communicate better than we would with the opposite sex. To me, that's a no-brainer. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Like, we're different. We know that, okay? That's not anything new. Newsflash.
Right. Yep.
So to me, that point didn't make any sense because I'm just like, well, yeah, they're going to interact better with their own kind because they know them better. That makes sense. As far as proving their masculinity, okay, there might be some guys out there that are just that really insecure. Those are usually the really shallow dudes and they're trying to prove something to themselves because they have insecurities, period, where they have to have a whole bunch of notches on their belt that they done banged all these different chicks. I give you that.
Yep.
Okay. But we ain't talking about those dudes. This is a blanket statement about men in general. There are donkeys. I didn't want to say another word. There are donkeys on the men's side and the women's side.
Yep.
Okay. My question is to you, who are you dating? Who are you dating that makes you feel that all men are like this. That's alarming. That means, could mean a couple different things. One, you have horrible choosing habits.
Yep.
Like you're picking the same type of trash donkey dudes that's treating you this way to make you think that all men think that all women are irritated. Women ain't funny. They don't respect any woman or what have you. I'm just like, what? Like, what? Sis, that's bad. If that's the case, you need help.
Let me go and see if there's some help out there. Some professional help. You need professional help. Hang on. Okay. Dr. Phil!
Bruh.
Oh, bruh, somebody help me!
Seriously. Don't feel bad, because we all need help in different areas of our life. Ain't none of us perfect. But in that aspect, when it comes to relationships, you need some serious help. If that is what you're constantly attracting, that means you have bad choosing signals, or there's something about you that means that you need to look within, that you're attracting these type of people, because we tend to attract what we put out. Okay, so there's a thought. It was another point that I had that I couldn't even. I done lost it.
Okay, look, y'all.
I'll get back to you with my point. Why he go ahead and talk. Hopefully it'll come back to me.
Now I'm still talking about this idiot up here. That's what I'm mad. That's what I'm mad at. The fact that we even having this conversation is because of this idiot.
I'm just like, what?
I know y'all have heard of a down low brother. Bruh. He ain't even down low. He out bright and wide. And you gonna sit up there and act like that's all men. We ain't claiming him. He don't belong over here.
He had his agenda.
I'm saying.
Like,
homeboy is bent like a boomerang. Always been. I don't know how much he was lying, who he dated. He was always lying to you. Bruh. He always lied. He never told the truth. He was always there.
Got him!
Don't bring him over here. Talking about he one of us. A heterosexual. No, he's not. Anyway, pissed off with him.
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
As for the young lady who just seems so frustrated and hurt and just tired of it, look, something you've been doing is wrong, sis, because there's a lot of people that are married and have been married for long periods of time. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how many years my parents been. It's sad that I don't remember. But they've been married longer than I've been alive. And it was Bob. So they've been married like 40.
I think it's 49 years this year.
Come on now.
I think.
Come on now.
Yeah, this year's 49
And y'all know every time I come on this thing and I lie to y'all and say that we've been together for 20 years. It's not. It's actually been 17 years married, 19 years together.
Yes.
The second time.
Yes.
Okay? First time was many years before that. It was very short. We came back together. So there are people out here that are married and together. Yeah. And if I didn't respect my wife, and if I didn't think she was funny, we wouldn't even be able to do these videos. Just the fact that we doing the videos. Like, hey, have y'all noticed every time we have a video, I let her talk first so she can get it all off her chest? Why? Because I could talk forever and she'll never say nothing in any video if I always went first. So I let her go and get it off her chest and say, I sit back and I started putting memes in her stuff. I started letting her be the closer. She started closing out the videos because she hit home runs.
155, and he's done it again. And let's see where that goes. It hit the top of the roof.
Let me say it with my chest.
She say it with a chest.
Say it with your chest, little.
Okay, that's what's happening. All right. If you are in relationships where you don't feel like the man gives a rat's anus about what it is you are saying, it's two things it could be. Him or you.
Ding, 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 ding.
It could be you. You could continually, like she said, go out with the same guy expecting a different result. No, it doesn't work like that. It could be you. I know people who have been with the same person the entirety of the time that I've known them. I know people who have been together longer than I've been alive and have only ever been with one person. I know it's happened. I've seen it. I've seen these relationships where men respect the women and what they think. If you agreed with what she was saying and you agreed that it's all men, it's you. It's you. It's you and your choosing.
Yeah.
You and the people, and the thing that sucks is a lot of times when that happens is because of what you grew up around. You grew up in the environment. So you you base your attraction level on things that come with other stuff. Nah, I need a real man. He need to be able to go up in front of the guys that I'm talking about, punch him in the face.
Can't get on punches.
You can't take them to certain places. Because anytime somebody say anything that they can be perceived anyway, they gonna fly off the handle. There's a downfall to the things that you want. There's always an other side.
Yep.
So you got to take some personal accountability. Yeah, guess what? There are men who know, first of all, scientifically, men and women have the same capacity for intelligence.
Yep.
Yes.
The same. It's a scientific fact. Stop fighting it. Okay? We have the same capacity, but we arrive to solutions for problems differently because we're wired differently.
We take totally different routes.
We take different routes
Literally.
to get there. And here's the thing. It's not always a bad thing. Right. Like when we were watching, because we've been watching Mad at First Sight a lot, y'all. We've been watching a lot of it.
A lot.
Because it's given us a lot of insight. What I noticed is a lot of women would go, I'm very successful. I've worked hard for what I got. I'm here now. I want to be able to travel, live, and enjoy life. And a lot of the men are like, I've worked hard. I have my money. I want to save up. I want to get my house in order. I want to invest for the future. Who's right? Both of them.
Yep.
That's the beauty about men and women coming together because you're not promised to live forever. So guess what? You have to find a way to enjoy life now, but you can't do that at the expense of later.
Right. Because you still have to plan for that.
You still have to plan for because if you're lucky enough to live until you're 70 years old, you don't want to have to still work.
Right.
Especially if you're doing well. You mean you're doing well and you still got to work at 70 because you spent all your money traveling?
Yeah.
That's foolish. But at the same time, you were planning so well, you get to retire, great, but you're too old to enjoy all of the stuff. I would sure like to go on that this and or that, but I can't do it no more because my back, would be acting up a certain way. I can't go, a certain, So it's a beautiful, when the understanding that we are complementary, if you find somebody that gets that, jackpot.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just end it. There's so much that I could have went into there. We don't have all day. We got to start doing like hour-long things where we can really get in depth with certain things. We'll consider it possibly when we're able to get our equipment like we want it. But yeah, that thing pissed me off, man. Something wrong with the dude, and she looked so hurt about it. Like she was saying her point, but you can see the pain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's. I feel bad because I know it's not just her.
No.
And that's the sad part. Like, there's a lot of women who are going through that where they feel that way. And it's like, it sucks because it's like, obviously, like I said, there's a problem. If you really think that that's what it is and all men are like that, that means something is going on either with the way you're choosing or something is with you.
Yeah.
Like, not that like you're crazy or something like that, but you need to.
It's probably always the way you're choosing.
Yeah, it's the way you're choosing. You have to check your mentality. Like, really sit down and evaluate your thought process and what it is that you're looking for and how you're going about looking for it. What is the end result that you want? And really try to think logically about it. Just like we said, I'm gonna try to speed this up. How we said we've been watching Married at First Sight. And that was a really good point, how the men are saying, okay, I done worked, got my career. Now I'm trying to get my house. I'm trying to save for retirement. Women like, I done worked, built my career, whatever. Now I want to go and enjoy life. If you bring those two together, you can have the best of both worlds.
Yep.
And if your mentality as a woman is like, okay, well, I done got my career and everything, I want to do this, that, and the third, and you find a guy who is like, okay, well, I didn't have my career, whatever, and I'm trying to say, like, don't rule them out. Don't be like, oh, well, no, because they cramping my style. Like, I want to go travel, this, that, and the third, and he doesn't want to do that. I'm not changing for it.
Right.
It's a whole nother thing, but just the point, like, you have to really sit down and think about what life looks like, not just now, but 10 to 15, 20 years from now. What does that look like? And what is it that you're doing that's going to help you get to that?
I wanted to stop, but I wanted to add a thing, just because you're talking about it. In a situation like that, to go, I would rather be by myself because I have to travel and I wanted somebody to go and travel with me. Both of you, in that particular situation, both of you compromise.
Yes.
She can go traveling because guess what? Your rent just got cut in half.
Right.
You are now walking around with an extra $1,200 a month that you can put towards traveling or your savings. It can be worked out if y'all have the conversation.
Yes. And speaking about savings, I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Because like we said, we've been watching a lot of Married at First Sight.
Right.
It is so irritating to me. And we're going to end on this and probably pick it back up in another video because we talked about this before. But listen, y'all. If you don't remember nothing else from the J&O Show, when it comes to relationship and how to make your household work, your marriage work, because they say a lot of marriages end because of infidelity and finances.
Right.
Stop saying, oh, we're splitting everything 50-50. You have your bills, I have my bills. No. You got married so that you guys can become one. There's no longer your bills and my bills. It's just the bills.
Yes.
You should have one bank account to take care of the bills for the house.
Yes.
And then if you want to have little separate accounts so that you can have your own little spending money, okay, fine.
Right.
But get out of the mentality of, oh, well, they got to do this and they got to do that and they have to pay for the majority. No, that you're setting yourself up. Most of the time, there's an exception to every rule, but most of the time, if that's how you're going into marriage, 9 out of 10 times it will fail, or you would have a lot of issues in your marriage because of finance. That's all. I'm gonna stop right there.
I'm sorry. I just something else I want to throw in there. I'm not gonna do it because this video is already 16 minutes long. Look, like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.